It's so much pressure. I've been feeling better. Right. Like checking on it. Right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. And this video is being sent to you. Righteous. Righteous. All right, what's up, YouTube? What's up, IMC TV? It's the one and only Master myself. We're gonna tap in again today, man, with a powerful moment in time, man. It's a pleasure and honor to be with you again. It's gonna be a powerful mastermind again today, man. Let's tap in. IMC Nation exclusive. Another moment on the track. Section back, baby. This is. Let me make sure I go live on IG. It's gonna be a powerful mastermind today, man. Yeah. Hey, hey. That's right. Right. Hey, what's up, IG? The one and only master myself. Here live tapping in on life, man. Talking about the only way to get what you want. It's gonna be a powerful mastermind. All right, it's gonna be short, it's gonna be quick, but we're gonna be very efficient with it. All right, let's go ahead and tap in. Hit it. What's up, world? It's the one and only master myself, man. I'm here live streaming again from IMC Base 4 here in Las Vegas, Arizona. I mean, Las Vegas, Arizona. That is amazing. Las Vegas, Nevada, right? Arizona is where I originally am from. For those who know me, those who don't know me, if y'all know me from the Las Vegas Strip or whatever the case may be, if you're tuning in on IG, then you must know and understand that I'm not a native to the Las Vegas area. However, I am becoming very familiar with this environment, but that's another topic. All right. First and foremost, know and understand that everything that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment. All right. So don't take what I say seriously. Number two, this is for adults and adults only. No kids, no children in the room. If there are kids and children in the room, remind them that they need to be supervised by an adult or just have them sit with you or remove them from the room. All right. Number three, do not break the laws of the land that you're tuning in from, wherever it is that you are. And number four is you're an adult. So as an adult, remember, you're responsible for your own actions. So don't take what I say out of context, go destroy your life. No, don't do none of that. You are responsible for your own actions because you're an adult. Number five is I go by the name Master myself, and this here is my personal creation. This is the Master's Table. This is my creation that I do on a regular basis. It has not been as regular as I wanted to, but it's going to be extremely powerful. It's going to be extremely quick, but extremely powerful today because we're talking about the only way to get what you want. What do you want? First and foremost, let's be clear on what it is that you want in life. What do you want? You see, a lot of people go through life without understanding what, first and foremost, what do they want? What do you want? What do you want as a result of your life? What do you want as a result of the person that you are creating yourself to be daily? Whether you realize it or not, every single day, your lifestyle, the habits that you have are creating the person that you are becoming. They're creating the lifestyle that you are living right here, right now. So the actions that you did yesterday created the effects that you're experiencing today, and the effects that you'll experience 1 year from now, the effects that you'll experience 1 decade from now. It's all happening as a result of the habits, the actions that you take that lead you to where you want to be at in life. So the question once again is, what do you want from life? Now, what do I want from life? Well, I want the best of everything, right? From my experience. So I want the best of women that are around me. I want the best businessmen around me, right? I want the best relationships overall. I want the best health. You understand me? I want to operate the optimum level of health that I can. I want to have the immense amount of wealth that I know I am capable of earning, right? And the way that I'm going to acquire all of that is by simply following the principles of those who are successful that came before me, right? This is IMC TV, right? So first and foremost, let me give credit to the founder of IMC Nation, AZD. I say J Guru Dev. If you don't know what J Guru Dev is, don't even matter. Don't even pay mind to that, right? But I give respects, I give honor, I give a salute to AZD, who's the founder of IMC Nation. That founder of IMC Nation has laid out a path, right, for us as men to begin to walk, right, along that path. And there's so many different steps, there's so many different intricacies along that path. Simply put, you got to have a daily process, you got to have a daily routine, you got to have something that leads you into your day, that leads you into your work, that leads you into the next moment in time, because every single moment matters. This is another one of those moments that matters. And if you don't realize the value of this moment, I want you to first and foremost recognize that this is that moment that you were asking for. Whoever you are, whatever it is that you got going on, whatever it is that you've dedicated your life to thus far, know and understand that this moment that you're experiencing right now is the first sign that you are on the path towards what it is that you truly want, right? Now, maybe you've never analyzed what you want. Maybe you took never really sat down and said, you know what, this is exactly what I want in life. And that's not an easy thing to do, right? It's actually painful to sit down and really become clear on what it is that you actually want, because we know we often get times, I myself included, oftentimes get lost in the idea of going after something that we think we want, but that's just a surface level of understanding. Deep inside of us, we have the true understanding of what we really want. So, regardless of what it is that we think we want on the outside, we want to shift into the understanding of knowing that there's only one way to get what it is that we specifically want in this life, and that is to dedicate ourselves on the path of those who came before us and those who seriously took their life seriously enough to apply the principles of success that have been tested time and time again, trial and trial again, right? Each of us sits in a garden of life, right? And you're planting seeds daily. Whether you realize it or not, every single action that you take is a seed that you're planting or a seed that you're watering, okay? That is eventually going to sprout. It's eventually going to come to the surface. So you have to know and understand, if you're watering the seed of doubt, it's going to eventually come to the surface. If you're watering the seed of fear, neglect, stealing, destroying others, all of that is going to come to the surface at some point. You can't do negative and expect positive. In the same manner, if you're sowing seeds of faith, if you're sowing seeds of life, if you're sowing seeds of truth in your life, if you're speaking the truth, you're living the truth, you're doing everything that you can to acquire the truth in your life, then eventually it's going to come to the surface. But you got to be willing to put in the work. Okay. Now, one of the seeds, if you will, that was planted in me, knowing and understanding that I have greatness within me, one of the seeds that was planted in me, that is what I just spoke on, right? Me having greatness within me is a seed that my parents, first and foremost, planted in me way back when, right? They said, my government name, if you will, is Jordan Damari Minifield. Okay, so they said, Jordan, as you're being raised, you're destined for greatness. You're meant to do something extraordinary for this world, for this life, for God, right? You're destined for greatness. I didn't understand what that meant, but I understand. I'm coming to an understanding of it daily. Okay, and so I make mention of that simply because one of the seeds in which was planted in me was to study this book called The Greatest Salesman. Okay, The Greatest Salesman in the World by OG Mandino. It's a little beat up, so forgive me for my um you know rough-handedness, if you will, my rough edge aspect of myself, if you will. Okay. So it's been one of my favorite reads thus far. Okay. And the reason why I'm making mention of this is because it's changed everything for me. I recently, since I came out here to Las Vegas, I took on the practice of promoting, Las Vegas strip clubs, but not just Las Vegas strip clubs, but also nightclubs, right? Day clubs. I have access to a lot of different things that people want, if you will, when you come to Las Vegas Strip. You're looking to have a great time as a man, as a woman, as an artist, as a entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. We have access to all of that and more. Okay. But the reason why I make mention of that is simply because to know and understand that the principles in which I'm following are what are leading to my tenured success. Tenured meaning over time, right? What I'm gathering as in terms of value, what I'm gathering in terms of access, what I'm gathering in terms of wealth, if you will, right? Is simply a testament to the principles in which I've been studying, okay, here in this book, The Greatest Salesman. Okay, so AZD, who's the founder of IMC Nation, has listed this book as one of the foundations of his personal success. Okay, and so therefore I took on the practice, me and several other men within IMC Nation have taken on the practice of reading and really developing the character that you're seeing in front of you daily through the principles in which we're following. And one of those principles is to read this book, The Greatest Salesman. Okay. So I wanted to read one of the scrolls. If you don't know The Greatest Salesman, you don't understand the value of these scrolls until you begin to apply it, until you begin to walk the path and apply these principles. Okay. So I'm going to read this as a part of my practice. The last day I'm reading this scroll. Now I move on. The objective is to read every scroll for 30 days. Okay. So it's been 29 days. This is the 30th day today. And I'm going to read this and I'm going to move on to the next scroll after this. So I wanted to go ahead and introduce this to y'all in case you have not yet tapped in, and just hear it, learn from it, absorb it. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and move on, and then, let you go on with your day, so on and so forth. So really extract all the value that you can out of what it is I'm getting ready to read to you. The scroll mark 3. I will persist until I succeed. In the Orient, young bulls are tested for the fight arena in a certain manner. Each is brought to the ring and allowed to attack a picador who pricks them with a lance. The bravery of each bull is then rated with care according to the number of times he demonstrates his willingness to charge in spite of the sting of the blade. Henceforth, while I recognize that each day I am tested by life in like manner, if I persist, if I continue to try, if I continue to charge forward, I will succeed. I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered unto this world in defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, to walk, to sleep with the sheep. I will hear not those who weep and complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny. I will persist until I succeed. The prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning, and it is not given to me to know how many steps are necessary in order to reach my goal. Failure I may still encounter at the 1,000th step, yet success hides behind the next bend in the road. Never will I know how close it lies until I turn the corner. Always will I take another step. If that is of no avail, I will take another and yet another. In truth, one step at a time is not too difficult. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth, I will consider each day's effort as but one blow of my blade against the mighty oak. The first blow may cause not a tremor in the wood, nor the second, nor the third. Each blow of itself may be trifling and seem of no consequence. Yet from shrouded swipes, the oak will eventually tumble. So it will be with my efforts of today. I will be likened to the raindrop which washes away the mountain, the ant who devours the tiger, the stars which brighten the earth. the slave who builds a pyramid. I will build my castle one brick at a time. For I know that small attempts repeated will complete any undertaking. I will persist until I succeed. I will never consider defeat. I will remove from my vocabulary such words and phrases as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat, for they are the words of fools. I will avoid despair, but if this disease of the mind should infect me, then I will work on in despair. I will toil and I will endure. I will ignore the obstacles at my feet and keep mine eyes on the goals above my head, for I know that where dry desert ends, green grass grows. I will persist until I succeed. I will remember the ancient law of averages, and I will bend it to my good. I will persist with knowledge that each failure to sell will increase my chance for success at the next attempt. Each nay I hear will bring me closer to the sound of yea. Each frown I meet only prepares me for the smile to come. Each misfortune I encounter will carry in it the seed of tomorrow's good luck. I must have the night to appreciate the day. I must fail often to succeed only once. I will persist until I succeed. I will try and try and try again. Each obstacle I consider, each obstacle I will consider as a mere detour to my goal and a challenge to my profession. I will persist and develop my skills as the mariner develops his by learning to ride out the wrath of each storm. I will persist until I succeed. Henceforth, I will learn and apply another secret of those who excel in my work. When each day is ended, not regarding whether it has been a success or a failure, I will attempt to achieve one more sale. When my thoughts beckon my tired body homeward, I will resist the temptation to depart. I will try again. I will make one more attempt to close with victory, and if that fails, I will make another. Never will I allow any day to end with a failure. Thus will I plant the seed of tomorrow's success and gain an insurmountable advantage over those who cease their labor at the prescribed time. When others cease their struggle, then mine will begin, and my harvest will be full. I will persist until I succeed. Nor will I allow yesterday's success to lull me into today's complacency. Let's read that again. Nor will I allow yesterday's success to lull me into today's complacency, for this is the great foundation of failure. I will forget the happenings of the day that is gone, whether they were good or bad, and greet the new sun with confidence that this will be the best day of my life. So long as there is breath in me, that long will I persist. For now I know one of the greatest principles of success. If I persist long enough, I will win. I will persist. I will win. All praises. A reading from the greatest salesman in the world. Now, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up after that. I just want to simply pose the question to you once again. What if you were the greatest salesman in the world? You see, no matter what you do on a daily basis, every one of us plays the role of a salesman. So you have to come to know and understand. You're selling, somebody on the way that you look. You're selling somebody on the way that you talk. You're selling somebody on the way that you operate. If you want something in life, whatever it is that you want, you're going to have to sell your way there. You're either going to have to sell your personality, you're going to have to sell your words, you're going to have to sell who you are. Because people don't pay for the thing, they pay for the person that sells the thing. Because it's the person, the salesman or the saleswoman, right, that leads them and encourages them to want to invest in that thing, whatever it may be, right? So in order to be the greatest salesman, salute, brother Pyro in the house, whatever leads that person to want to invest in that thing, it simply is a result of them investing their time, their energy, and their effort with their words, right? Or the essence of what it is that they're selling, right? So when it comes to being the greatest salesman, right, the only way to get whatever it is that you want, remember, you're going to have to sell. You're going to have to find the words to describe who you are to that person. or what it is that you're about, you're going to have to sell something. So in the efforts of you doing what it is that you're doing, keep in mind that you're going to be selling them on whatever it is that they got going on, whatever it is that you want. You're going to have to sell your way there. You want something from somebody. If you want to have a greater interaction with, you want to men something, find the right language to connect to those people, and that one connection is a result of many, many, many connections that went wrong, right? You're gonna have to go through that process. You're gonna have to go through the trials and tribulations of not having it figured out, of not knowing the answer, and then coming into an understanding of, okay, this is what I want. In order to get what I want, I have to find the language to describe what it is that I want. The only way to get what you want is to persist in the pursuit of what it is that you want, and knowing, understanding nobody's gonna stop you from getting that except for you. All right. This is the one and only master myself, man, tapping out from IMC Nation, Las Vegas. We here in IMC Base 4. Look out for more streams. I'm gonna get more consistent with delivering the value of what it is that we're speaking on here. There's a lot of creation that's going on in IMC Nation. Very shortly, we got the master of all masters, the founder of IMC Nation. He's gonna be going live here in about 20 minutes here on the podcast. Let's talk about it, so y'all can check the links in the bio and get access to all of IMC Nation, right? Get access to our Telegram group, get access to my personal Telegram group. Plug in, man. If you're a man around the world and you want to level up in terms of the way that you are interacting with the world, the way that you're interacting with women specifically, but also the way that you interact with men, the way that you interact with life in general. You want to plug into IMC Nation. You want to learn from those who are dedicating their time, their energy, and their effort daily, right, to becoming a greater version of themselves. Not only the greater version of themselves, but the best version of themselves. All right. So it's the one and only master myself tapping out from IMC Nation once again. What we say in IMC is be the best and fuck the rest. What I say is knowledge of self is knowledge of wealth. This is the one and only master myself. I'm tapping out, man. Y'all stay tuned for more. Looking forward to continuously creating with y'all. All right. Until next time, be the best and fuck the rest.